Hello again, Doc on the clock with more Mega Maker Madness. I don't have anything on my list right now, so let's try out some new levels. Magnet Man doesn't work in tight spaces. I have a feeling this might be like a bug report or something rather than an actual stage, but the name has caught my interest. We have Leaf Shield. And we have the major glitch here, which I think is a consequence of putting a gate off screen. I don't know what these guys are saying. Magnet Man works just fine here. I mean, I'm cheesing him completely with the Leaf Shield, but I don't know. I think he works fine. I think the placement of your gate, though, could use some work. That's a no vote for me. A puzzle, the Stupid Maker. Oh, let's see if it's a puzzle at all. Looks like I have infinite wind and shine. Well, okay, got weapon energy with the wazoo there. Base has a double jump, so that's something. Oh, I see why we have shine. Because that. Because you can't have Metal Man without having Metal Man's crippling weakness to himself. I can't really vote that one up because it's not particularly... I don't feel like it's particularly much of a puzzle. Airship Man, Rough Draft. By Vorpal Dude. Let's see what this one is like. Airship Man seems like kind of a niche, but I mean, we can have niche robot masters, I suppose. Looks like we don't have any special weapons, but we do have a slide and charge. Alright, so basic Mega Man here. Yoku blocks, okay, fair enough. Why? Because no one is ever going to slide down there. There's no point. Also, there are no enemies anywhere. Like, literally no enemies. I mean, there's no background either. None of these things look particularly like airships either. The Yoku block puzzles are very basic. Which, I mean, isn't a super terrible thing, but... But this is a stage where there is nothing. This isn't a rough draft, dude. This is an outline. A rough draft has content. An outline just has, like, notes. Well, at the very least, a rough draft is supposed to bear a resemblance to a finished product. This is like the barest, thinnest of rough drafts. Yeah, that was not good. Give me something to do. I mean, it doesn't really have that many platforming challenges, so it needs enemy challenges. Don't put up a rough draft that doesn't give the player anything to do. It's just not interesting. Bondman. Well, let's see what this is about. Because now I've got Mega Man 1 type arrays. And there's a reason I have Mega Man 1 type arrays. So, for anyone who is unfamiliar, Bondman was allegedly supposed to be in the original Mega Man game. It was supposed to have 7 Robot Masters rather than 6. But he got cut. I don't have any actual story on why he was cut, but he was cut. It kind of gave him a sort of legendary status, almost. Now, you may also know that there is a Mega Man 1 remake called Mega Man Powered Up, which has 8 Robot Masters rather than 6. That's where Time Man and Oil Man come from. Oil Man, by the way, kind of an unfortunate design, I'm just gonna say. I don't think there's anything intentional behind it, but it is an unfortunate design. There was at one point apparently plans to make Bondman for Powered Up, but they instead wanted to keep him kind of in his weird legendary status or something, so they decided not to use him. Which is an odd decision to me, if that is indeed the case. And I fully admit that I don't have the full, like, rundown of it. So I might be wrong on some of these details, but on the very basics, I'm accurate. So, one take on Bondman was seen in Make a Good Mega Man level contest too. Skipper did a Bondman stage, kind of a Mega Man 1 styled stage, although it had elements that were not Mega Man 1, obviously, because it was a contest. But, yeah, that was the inspiration behind that stage, was the legendary Bondman. And this appears to have been another take on Bondman, which is also Mega Man 1 styled, although it has all the powered-up weapons too, which means we've got 9 Robot Masters. Anyway, obviously they can't make Bondman, so they're just putting Hardman. But... oh dear. So I just realized I have to do Hardman without a slide. That's kind of tricky because his slam attack is really supposed to be kind of dealt with the slide. Also, Mega Man 1 style, enemies in the boss corridor. There's a reason they didn't do this any further, guys. That's not something to replicate. Anyway, I would find it interesting to see what people's takes on what a Bond man would look like and fight like. Skipper has had a Crash Man-ish AI, which was tricky for sure. But I'm sure other people can come up with other things. Anyway, I like that stage, and finally, I get to thumbs up a stage in this episode. Anyway, I don't have more things on my list, as I've said, so go ahead and feel free to send me some, even if they're not yours. I'll be happy to play them. Maybe. We'll see once I play them. But I will play them. Anyway, that's all from me for now. Until next time, this is Doc. I'll see you later.